Today we are going to talk all about the Sun Princess. We've got some new announcements regarding dining and shopping on the Sun Princess. We've got news coming in from some more canceled cruises. We've got a delayed inaugural cruise, and we have got updates from a couple of Princess cruise ships. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Tuesday, it is February 27th of 2024, and let's start at the top with the Sun Princess. Tomorrow, February 28th, is actually going to be her inaugural cruise. It looks like she's going to sail, and I am really excited for all of you who get to go on board. That ship is indeed docked there in the port there in Rome, Civitavecchia, and she has been there for a couple of days, so it looks like everything is good to go. I came across a video of someone had posted on social media who was a crew member, and looks like they're having some fun crew activities, a crew party there in the piazza and everything as everyone gets ready to welcome paying passengers on board. So it'll be really fun to hear all about that. We are still waitlisted on that March 19th sailing, and I'll let you know if we get picked up for that. As it gets closer and closer, I kind of worry that it's not going to happen, but that's okay. It is okay. We would really like to go, but if we can't, it's okay. And so with that Sun Princess coming out, I heard yesterday that some of the dining options became available to make reservations for. And then today we have got even more. I've heard from guests who are booked on that right away. So, let's talk about a few things. First of all, back several months ago now, Princess announced that the Sun Princess would have the Spellbound dining experience on board. And when they initially announced it, it sounded like it was hard to tell if it was just going to be an experience in that area of the ship where you would have a drink and watch magic tricks, a show and everything, or later we heard a little bit more about dining. So here's the way it's going to work. First of all, it's $149 per person. It says advance reservations are required. As far as I have heard of, as of right now, Spellbound is not available in the app to book. So those of you who are going to sail soon, let me know when it shows up or if you're seeing that availability. I'm sure it will be under the experiential dining. Along with that knowledge, what they're going to do is have a designated area of the Horizon dining room. Remember on the Sun Princess that the main dining room is 3 decks. They're on the aft section of the ship so that you get horizon views, as it were, and they're having a designated area of that, so you will eat your dinner and then you will go through what they are calling a nondescript door into the Spellbound Magic Castle area. It says where talented Magic Castle sponsored magicians are going to perform incredible feats of illusion in themed rooms, and theatrical cocktails will be delivered by sleight of hand servers. And they will be offering that 3 times every evening, 5 p.m., 7 p.m., and 9 p.m. So let me know if when you go on the Sun Princess, if you are going to book the Spellbound experience. I haven't quite decided if I am or not. I'll have to think about it a little bit more. When I first heard about it, I thought that the dining was going to be more inside of the Spellbound whole theater area, the whole section of the ship. So I don't know. We'll let you know and go from there. Now, another quick update. They're also going to have Kai Sushi available on board, a sushi restaurant. That is going to be $39 a person. And here's a fun thing. They're going to be doing this royal afternoon tea with Chef Darren McGrady. And it's really interesting. So apparently this Chef Darren McGrady was the personal chef to Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Diana, Prince William, and Prince Harry. So he has quite the resume there, and he also served 5 U.S. presidents. And so what they're going to do is you have to sign up. It's $30 per person to do this, and it says it can be reserved in advance. So I think it would be awesome if a bunch of these things would show up on the app for reservations and then leave some availability for people to book on board as well, just so people can kind of plan their time, and if it's really what you want to do, that you can get the chance to book it in advance. experience. But they're going to, so it sounds like this chef, Darren McGrady, is going to be there digitally. It doesn't sound like he's going to be there in person. It's going to be the Royal Afternoon Tea is going to be served in the Good Spirits at Sea Lounge, and Chef McGrady will share his experiences and stories via visual media, interacting with the live host, while guests enjoy a spot of tea and traditional fixings, including scones with clotted cream and jam, tea sandwiches, cookies, and pastries, and then, of course, a large assortment of different tea to choose from. So like I said, that sounds like a lot of fun. I would book that. They are also going to have the option to sip wine with the Master Winemaker of the Year, Gerard Bertrand, and he is from France. And so part of the whole thing, this is also going to be served in the Good Spirits at Sea Lounge, and you get to try all of these different kinds of wine, and they'll talk to you about it and make it a lovely experience. That is $40 a person. And the other quick note for you is starting on March 1st. So remember, the Inaugural is going to go February 28th. Starting on March 1st, Princess will be serving some of the best beef steaks from 4 Sixes Ranch brand beef, and apparently that ranch has been around for 154 years and has a strong reputation for serving excellent beef. And so that will be available just, 2 days into the sailing. And apparently, Princess is very proud of that relationship. They kind of coupled that up with the special partnership that they've got with Lavazza Coffee for the coffee on board. I believe that is also the same kind of coffee that Celebrity serves. And then finally, like I said here, they are saying that for the people who are the guests who are sailing on those first 3 cruises, so it'd be like, starting February 28th, they can now book the reservations for the Horizons Dining Room, Sabatini's, the Crown Grill, Kai Sushi, the Butcher's Block, the Catch by Rudy, Umai Teppanyaki, and Umai Hot Pot. So it says in the coming weeks, people will be able to make reservations for the other dining experiences, so it'll be really fun to see when that comes out. Now, in addition to announcing these updates for dining available on the Sun Princess, they also are talking about the shopping available on the Sun Princess, which is really no surprise. They talk about how they have got like 5,800 square feet of retail space on board the Sun Princess, so clearly they're devoted to retail there. And they point out a few different things. First of all, they have got a premium watch lounge is one of the things that they highlight. They've got the Beauty and Wellness Boutique, which is supposed to include like 25 brands that it's their first time being sold at sea. So that'll be interesting to see. But then also, in addition to that, they're going to have a lot of the world's top cosmetics and skincare lines on board. They list Chanel, Dior, Lancome, Estee Lauder, Clinique, and going on from there. They talk about they're going to have a lot of jewelry on board. They are going to have a shop that only sells Princess branded merchandise. They mentioned merchandise from the inaugural season, so now I really have to get on that ship. I have a couple of cool shirts, sweatshirt, and Gordon's got a shirt that I got him on Celebrity. I got 2 sweatshirts because it's cold here a lot, but it says like the Beyond inaugural season on it, so that's going to be really fun to see. And I really am happy to see this. Remember, for a little while there, once we had the return to cruising, everything was going along, and then they just kind of started selling us stuff on the ship that we could get at the mall, and a lot of the Princess branded, or maybe close to all of the Princess branded merchandise went away. And I've always been an advocate saying how great it would be if they brought that back, and I'm not taking credit for it, but I am really glad to see that they will have more of that Princess branded in merchandise on board the ship. I noticed when we went on the Island Princess that there was a lot more available, so I'm hoping that that's the way it is across the fleet. Alrighty, quickly, we have got updates from Let's Go family members for 2 Princess ships. We have a Let's Go family member who just disembarked from a wonderful cruise to the Mexican Riviera on the beautiful Discovery Princess, and I really appreciate she let us know that embarkation went really smoothly. And if you are not sure about this, round trip out of Los Angeles is where that sailed from, and she said that the Wi-Fi was fast, that went smoothly, the room steward was excellent, they had a balcony cabin in the aft section of the ship, absolutely loved it. She said that the food was really good, and I did appreciate her note saying that even though the food was really good when they were on board, you can't help but remember and miss a few options that we all enjoyed before COVID. And I hear you on that. I am the same way. It's, you remember things, and at the same time realizing I would be shocked if we got back to where, the dining experience that we had before as far as the food options. But it's fun to remember, and it's also wise to really enjoy what we've got right now. And so I appreciated her letting us know that the service was excellent. They were able to make dining reservations in the Skagway dining room for the same time every evening of the cruise, same servers, and they really enjoyed that experience. So thank you so very much for that update. We've also got a Let's Go family member, two Let's Go family members, husband and wife, on the Enchanted Princess right now. Sounds like they're having a splendid time. I really appreciated the weather report today. There in the Caribbean, it is sunny and warm, blue skies, a record-breaking day there, and I am really happy, and I hope everyone there is soaking it up for us. It's cold here, it's great, and we have snow, so I am really glad that you get to enjoy that. A couple of quick notes. You mentioned that last night that ship closed down pretty early. By midnight, everything was shut down, and so I am really hoping that things get going a little bit more on the cruise, and there's more going on a little bit later. It'll be fun to see how that goes. Also, when they were just on the Sky Princess not that long ago, if you're new to Princess, up on the pool deck, they've got the sliced pizza place, and it's included. You just go up and tell them what kind of pizza you want. As a note, they have a couple that they always have, and then they have a pizza that they rotate, so you get a different one to try every day, in addition to I think it's cheese and pepperoni maybe that they always have, pretty standard. But on the Sky Princess, there was also the option, if you wanted to pay $8.50, you could get a pizza that is like what we are used to seeing more in Alfredo's and GG's. On the Enchanted Princess thus far, that option does not exist. So I don't know if they are kind of like test marketing it on the Sky Princess to see how that works. So I thought it would be kind of fun for those of you who have recently been on a ship and noticed, or if you're on a ship, let us know if that's an option on the ship that you are on. I thought that was kind of a fun way to try a different kind of pizza if you wanted to. And those of you who are on a ship or recently off, do let us know how everything is going, because we all like to go with you. It gets us excited. It inspires us. It is just wonderful. So thank you so very much for taking your time to keep us all up to date and let us know how things are going. I wanted to let you know quick two other updates that are really important. First of all, the Norwegian cruise line, they have had to cancel some cruises on the Norwegian Sky that were due to sail in the Red Sea region. As you've all probably been keeping an eye on the news, and I'm sure that we are all hopeful that things settle down for way more important reasons than just being able to travel to that region. But I wanted to let you know that they have had to cancel 3 sailings. The November 4th, the November 20th, and the December 4th sailings of the Norwegian Sky there have been canceled. They're not even rerouting it and just letting passengers know there are new ports of call. They are actually canceling those cruises. So the guests who are already booked on board will get a refund for their money, as well as a 10% future cruise credit to use on a future cruise they book with Norwegian. I do hope that irons out soon. Those of you who are new around here, we've got a group cruise on the Celebrity Silhouette that's going to sail October 11th round trip from Athens. And we had originally booked it because we were going to have 3 nights in Israel and 2 nights in 2 nights in Egypt. And they had to rearrange that. Back December 19th was the day that they announced the changes, but they have added an overnight in Istanbul, as well as some other amazing ports there. So we're going to go. It's beautiful in the Mediterranean in October, so I'm not going to miss that chance to get to go be there. So we're going to carry on with that one. And then really quickly, I am so excited for anyone who was booked on that inaugural cruise on Star of the Seas. Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas, their inaugural was due to sail on August 17th of 2025. And they have just announced that 1 year and 5 months out, they have realized that they are not going to be able to be ready for that inaugural sailing. So the new inaugural will now be on August 31st of 2025, and then it will be a 7-day Western Caribbean cruise. So the thing that I love about that is, we just had some inaugural cruises canceled very last minute. I think it's awesome that they already are keeping an eye on everything and letting passengers know that that's not going to work, so that everyone who is booked on that can go ahead and scramble and figure out another time that they will be able to go on that ship. I'm really excited to see the Star of the Seas. For some reason, I really like that name. We are actually, Gordon and I want to get on Icon of the Seas. We're just kind of waiting for the price to come down a little bit. As they release new ships, then the older ships become a little less expensive. So when we're able to go, we will take you with us, okay? I really appreciate you all being here today. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please hit that subscribe button? We really appreciate your support. And if you appreciate my updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up and share our video with someone that you know who likes to cruise or on social media? We'd really appreciate your help. So thank you. And I'll see you all here again tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.